The rivalries, the marching bands, the upsets. Saturdays just got way more fun. College football is back. Think you know the game? Put your college football knowledge to the test with DraftKings Sportsbook and turn your picks into big payouts, from live betting during the game to rivalry week odds boosts and so much more. DraftKings Sportsbook have everything you need to stay in on the action from kickoff to final whistle. Whether you're betting your go-to team or making moves mid-game as momentum shifts, Saturdays are yours to own with DraftKings Sportsbook. Here's something special for you first-timers. New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code Shannon, that's code Shannon for new customers, to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. In partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, and my partner and co-host, he's probably still in Dallas, Liberty City's own, Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, Madden's rating adjuster, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button, and do us a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. Tell family, friends, and loved ones to do likewise. We greatly appreciate your support. Ocho and I can't thank you enough. We look forward for your continued support. My cognac Le Portier has a new drop, and this one is very personal to me. I've created a limited edition release to honor my brother for his induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It's not just a bottle. It's a tribute. It's a celebration of a legacy, and once they're gone, they're gone. The Hall of Fame edition is officially live. Just head over to LePortierCognac.com to grab yours while supplies last. Remember, this is a limited edition release. Do not miss your chance to own a piece of history and a very, very special moment. Please go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84 with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned in the chat. Ocho.
Yo.
All I know is this morning you've been telling people, hey, man, I averaged this many points in basketball. I did yada, yada, yada. I probably could come off the bench right now for an NBA team.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something, right? Check me out. Listen to me, chat. Listen to me real quick. I didn't have a chance to practice with my teammates, right? So when the game started, we had Pepe, Pepe from Love Island. We had Hezzy God, obviously Waka Flocka, and we had two other players. So when we started the game, Clad Drexler told me, I say, feel the game out and see what it is your teammates need from you. So we started the game out. Goddamn Hezzy God, who he called for the ISO. And so he going. I say, okay, you know what? I see the tempo. I see the kind of game it's going to be. They don't need me to be a scorer, right? So boom. Gilly them scored, and then we got the ball back. Boom, Pepe got the ball. Boy, Pepe played basketball overseas. I'm like, wait a minute. Boy, buddy can ball. So, boy, we got two scores on the court, and there's only three people, right? So I'm like, boom, I'm going to just play defense. I'm going to get the rebounds, right, and I'm going to facilitate.
Oh, you're a facilitator now, huh? Okay.
Hey, listen, I was like LeBron. Yeah. You hear me? I was like LeBron in the beginning of a game. I'm letting my teammates get in the rhythm, and if they need me, then I'll come through. But this is the good thing about it. They didn't need me to be a scorer. They needed me to rebound. So I was in that thing like Rodman. You hear me? I was in that thing like prime Rodman. So check me out, right?
I'm checking you
I
out.
was facilitating. Hey, I was getting rebounds, and you know what the most important stat that we got was?
What?
The win. That's what we got. The win.
I think they might have got that without you.
Yeah. not really, because let me tell you something. Not really is my defensive presence is when listen, I went out.
No points, Ocho.
Man, listen. Are you listening to me? Listen to me real quick. I went out the game,
Yeah.
right? We was up 12. I went out the game, but them boys came back and it took the lead. They took the lead. So boom, I say, Clyde, put me back in, man. Let me play defense real quick. Man, I made him turn the ball over 3 times in a row. I looked up at the scoreboard. The game was back tied up again. Man, I put them
You
clamps
couldn't get
down. It
one
was a
point,
wrap.
Ocho, just one.
I wasn't even trying to score. You know what? I did take. I took one jump shot, and I thought dude was close. I thought dude was a little closer than he really was, and it made me clutch a little bit. It made me clutch a little bit in the air, but he was nowhere near me. He threw me off for a little bit. Outside of that, I ain't take no shots. Outside of that, that was it.
I see a
I
lot
just
of I
want to
see
get out
I
there.
see a triple single.
Hey, what you see is the W, because you be the main one talking about
Whoa, whoa,
stats
whoa,
don't
whoa,
matter
whoa,
as
whoa,
long as
whoa,
you
whoa, whoa, whoa.
win.
No,
Hey, you be the main
it
one.
wouldn't. Had you not hyped yourself up about what you did at Beach High in Liberty City.
Wait, that was 1991. Where's
I tell you what, hey
2025?
Chad, you can tell a person that played basketball at any point in time in their life. You can tell.
See, also, see what you want me to do? This is the same situation we talked about during basketball season, right? We talked about Steph Curry.
Yes.
We talked about Kuminga. And Kuminga wanted to be going there and be a scorer and do his thing, but he's not allowed to do that because Steph Curry is the one that gets the ball and takes the shots. I understood the assignment today, and you telling me to go against the grain and do what my
No,
team does.
I'm saying the chat will agree with me. They will be able to tell. They will be able to tell if I got out there, if we got out there with Anthony Edwards and he say, let's play flag football. Within 2 or 3 seconds, you'll know Anthony Edwards played football at some point in time in his life.
So hold on. So you're basing someone knowing how to play basketball, whether they score a point or
I'm
not?
basing it on I can tell whether or not you played basketball competitively at any point in time in your life.
I did. What you trying to say? You're not making no
I'm
sense.
saying you weren't very good there, and you probably wasn't very good back then. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no trying to say. I said it.
Nah. Hey, I know one thing. My team got the
Yo,
win.
hey,
We got the
Heavy
win.
God and
Hey,
the
hold
other,
on.
hold on, Ocho, y'all scored 51 points. Y'all had 3 players score all y'all points. Heavy God had 28, the other guy had 17, and Waka Flocka had 6. So basically,
Okay. I'm trying to understand. I had all the rebounds. I had all
you
the
ain't have
assists. So
all or
what you
nothing.
saying? I did.
I said, well, you know what? I said, I know Ocho gonna give me something, so we gonna come back in here. You gonna tell me like, oh man, I hit a 4-pointer. I hit a 3.
I gave you something. I gave you a win. I gave you 7 assists in 3
But you
rounds.
know
Oh,
what?
maybe
You see what you try to do
huh?
now? Now, if they'd have asked you to
What?
do that in a football game, not catching no passes,
Right.
but have some big blocks,
Yeah.
you'd have lost your mind. Because remember, chat, you hold
Why
up.
would I do
Whoa, whoa,
that?
whoa. I'll let you speak.
Whoa. Why would I do that? And that's what I had to do in real life.
See, you won't let me speak. I remember
No,
when
because
you weren't getting the ball, when you weren't getting the ball, you was losing your mind. You told the chat you lost your mind, talking about why are we letting them dictate to us. Get me the ball.
that was a playoff game against a team that we needed to beat. When our number one quarterback went down with an ACL
Maybe
injury.
y'all need to run. Maybe
Yes,
y'all need to run the ball. But you wasn't gonna be willing to do that.
You can't run the ball on the Steelers back then. You need to
Yeah, we
throw the
ran the ball on
ball.
them.
Who? Y'all? Hey, I know one thing. While y'all trying to talk about my stat line, I locked everything up and we got the
Man,
win. I know that.
Gilly cooked you.
Cook me where?
Why? Gilly.
Hold on. Cook me where? Well, Gilly ain't scoring me,
Look
but
at
you
Gilly.
tripping.
That Gilly just and one right there. And you fell down, pretend like the man hit you in the private, and Gilly got the wah wah.
Yeah, yeah, he got me good. He got me good. He got me good with that one. Hey, that must have been a vet move or something they learned in Philly,
Man,
boy.
I was like, I just know.
That
I
must
said, you
be
know
that
what?
move.
I said, I know my dog ain't gonna let us down, because that's what I wanted to say. I should have said, Ocho, do not let Nightcap family down. Don't you go out there and put.
Let you down, and we won the game. What is y'all talking
Whoa, whoa,
about?
whoa, 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 whoa.
Y'all missing the plot. Y'all missing
No,
the
the
plot.
plot
We
is
worry about stats and
you're
numbers.
missing the
When you
plot is
go, hold on.
hey Chad, you see how accepting he is of a win? So he's accepting of something now he would have never been okay with when he played. That's all the point I'm making.
How? I'm
The
confused.
confusion part is you would not have been okay if y'all won the game and you had no catches. You would not have been okay
We
with
had
that.
many. Wait, time out. See. You
We
do it.
got it,
See,
Chad.
hey,
Come on,
you not
Chad.
doing.
Come on, Chad. I got it.
Hold on. You're not doing the Lord's work right now. You're not doing the Lord's work right now. Hold on, listen.
Go
Let
ahead.
me
Go
talk
ahead.
now. You acting like Lucifer. You can't do that. Hey, listen. I had many games where I understood I'm not getting the ball because some games I went into and I knew, it's going to be a long day, so I better get ready to block. And I was accepting of that because I was allowing my other teammates to do their thing, and that's what I
I
did
ain't counting the
today.
Reavers game. We don't count when you play Reavers.
I played 11 years. I got stopped one time. Whoop-de-doo, Reavers. He did everybody like that.
I don't
Let's
know
talk about
everybody. Everybody ain't my co-host. I got one co-host for Nightcap.
right. Hey, matter of fact, not only do you have one co-host, you have the greatest co-host of all time, the greatest entertainer of all time, the greatest trash talk of all time. And I went out there and I did my job
Ocho, I
on
just
what
wanted
my
1 point,
team
Ocho.
do, and that was
I
get us
just
a
wanted
win.
one.
Nah, you didn't need me to score a point. We got two ball dominant handlers on the court. That's not what we needed me to do. Okay, that's it. And we got the W. Hey, Gilly was a 3-time MVP. That's what he
Gilly
was.
wasn't on your team. Why you worried about what he doing?
He was a 3-time MVP, and he all of a sudden he gets locked up
How
and he
many
doesn't
points
win
did
it and he
Gilly
loses.
have? Ocho Zero, Ocho Bricko, Chad Brick Johnson.
I know one thing. We got that W.
I said, damn.
We got that W.
Hey, Agent Zero. Hey, Gil. Can we borrow that for tonight? Oh, Agent Zero, Ocho.
Hey, Agent Zero, whatever you want to call it, they all went home with an L. I don't care how many points they scored. They can hold that L.
Man,
That L stand for
I
losers.
think with them long arms like a praying mantis, you got me like at least 2 points.
Hey, them long arms were playing defense, grabbing them rebounds. Hey, I told you I was Dennis Rodman in his prime.
So who won the MVP? Hezzy God?
He probably did. He probably did. I ain't stay for that. I went to go take a shower and go smoke.
Well, you for what you gave him, you could have been smoking on the sideline.
Not really, because we would have lost.
No, they wouldn't.
Because when I went in the game, didn't I tell you they came back and they took the lead? Hey, Unc, let me tell you something. It's one thing we talk about basketball.
Hold up. How Gilly have more rebounds than you?
He did?
13.
Oh, because they kept missing all their damn shots.
Why you didn't get them?
I wasn't in the game then.
That should tell you something, Ocho.
No, I had to come out. I had to let the other people
You don't
play.
have to.
What are you talking about?
Let me ask you a question. Did Hezzy God come out?
No. He didn't come out the whole game.
He got to let other people play, Ocho.
But Hezzy God was our Steph Curry. Hezzy God was our LeBron.
Steph Curry come out the ball
was
game.
our Anthony Edwards.
Y'all didn't have Thibodeau as y'all coach. He wasn't going to grind y'all to the gears.
Oh, no. Now, Clyde grinded us to the gears. We want to let them boys win. Hey, we want to let them boys win, boy. Hey, that's just for fun. I got a question, though, Unc. You would know better than me. I'm new to the basketball space in general. Watching them boys that's in the Big Three, right? He's explained to me why what I'm watching on the court tonight from the players that are playing in the semifinal, going to the finals. How in the F are they not in the NBA?
Right.
Help me understand. Glenn Rice Jr., what I saw from Beasley, let me take my glass off. Lance Stevenson and ISO one-on-one.
So
please explain to me how these people are not in the NBA.
Does that tell you how good the guys in the NBA actually are now?
Paul Millsap.
Man, Paul Millsap 100 years old.
Okay. I'm telling you what it looked like. I'm telling you with my eyes.
You saw the NBA games. You've been courtside. Do you see how good those guys are? Those guys are really,
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
good. The guy that's sitting at the end of the
Hey,
bench, the guy that everybody called, man, he'll scrub, he'll bum, he don't even get in the game. He'll wax
right,
everybody at everybody's Lifetime Fitness, at Planet Hollywood, Planet Fitness, wherever the court is,
right.
he'll wax everybody. That's how good those
Hey,
guys are.
see, and I think that's the problem. That's the problem. I haven't been in an environment enough. I went to one NBA game when the Sixers
Yes.
Embiid, the 70
Mhm.
point game. That was my only game I went to, whatever year that
Yes.
was. And then this is my first time being in that environment again. Like,
But you've
man,
been
these
around pro
motherfuckers.
sports. You know the guy,
Yeah,
even the fifth wide receiver, the guy that's on the practice squad,
right, right,
is
right.
good, is really, really good.
Yeah,
And when they say, man, he was the lick in high school, he was an All-American, he was All-State, he was Gatorade Player of the Year.
right. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, one more thing, Unc. It's politics, huh? It's politics. Because some of them dudes is good enough based on what I saw to still be on the NBA team and contribute
Ocho,
to
you talk
somebody.
about a
Now,
three
come
on
on.
three. Now you talk about a 5-on-5 in an open court.
You do realize these dudes already played in the NBA.
Thank you. You played in the NFL. There are a lot of people that play in the NFL. That don't mean they can go back and play again.
Mm. That's why
That's
that's
why
why I said the word
what do you and I always talk about? It's easier to
yeah.
get in and stay in than it is to get in, get out, and try to get back in. That's why once you
Mm.
get in, you stay. What your mom, your grandma used to tell you, boy, stay your ass in or
Uh-huh.
out the house. But you ain't fit to keep running in and out
Right.
of here.
Keep coming in. Yeah, okay, 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 okay,
Once you
okay.
get
But
in,
again, also,
stay in, and then when it's over, it's over. Now,
mhm.
look, I remember Beasley when he came out. He was the number 2 pick, if
Oh,
I'm not mistaken, behind D Rose.
hey, the buddy was nasty
But
tonight.
you know, what,
Jesus.
Ocho, when you go back, we all have made mistakes and like, man, if I had it to do over again.
Right, right.
And sometimes some people do get do-overs and some people don't.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a walking
Yeah,
bucket,
for
huh?
sure.
That's all I can say. He's a walking bucket. Now I understand with all the talking that he does and wanting to play Joe, and Joe is a walking
Yeah, for
bucket too.
sure.
But being able to see it in
Yeah.
person
But no, y'all don't really. I
from
mean,
three.
if you never saw Joe play, I've seen Joe play. I've seen Joe play playoff games. I used to go to the Hawks game. No, Joe,
Right,
no,
right, right.
Joe's a 7-time All-Star.
Yeah, I know, I know,
No,
I
no,
know.
them guys.
See, I've never had the privilege of watching Joe play in person.
Yeah,
So obviously,
no,
when Joe
Joe.
joined us and to get a better understanding of Joe, but I've seen all the goddamn
But
highlights. I
no,
see,
them
well,
guys. But when you
goddamn,
start looking
Joe.
at those, I mean, look, there's levels to this. You start looking at the
Yes,
Steph
sir.
Currys and the LeBrons and the KDs and the Jordan, all those guys. Man,
Yeah,
it's levels. It's
yeah,
just like it's level to
yeah,
receivers. There, you got tier
yeah.
receivers, then you got, oh man, they got really good, but he ain't
Yeah.
that. Quarterbacks,
Right, right,
he
right,
might
right,
be. I mean, he pretty good. There's
right.
levels to that.
But hey, for me, it was a joy to see in
Oh yeah,
person. It was a joy to see in person, even though they might not be at the highest level anymore, might not be playing
right.
on the biggest stage.
It's hard to get back
Man,
in. Uh, how old Beasley now? Beasley got to be what, 34, 35? Nah, he got to be. It might be 36. He's 36.
okay, yeah, yeah. Hey, that was a joy though, huh? That was a
Ocho,
joy.
the Bears beat the Bills 38-0. Today is the first time the Bears fans can see what Caleb Williams can do in Ben Johnson's offense. The opening drive, Williams led on a 7-play, 92-yard drive. Williams completed 5 of 6, 97 yards. 36 of those yards came on a touchdown pass to Olamide Zacchaeus.
Yeah.
Man, I know it's the
Hey,
preseason, Ocho, and I don't want to get too. I don't. I
I
don't
know,
want.
I
Hey,
know.
I don't want to get too far in front of this. But the Bears look good.
Right. Why was I just getting ready to say that? I was getting ready to say the same thing. Listen, I know what Caleb Williams can do. I've seen him at USC. I've seen flashes of him last year without someone like Ben Johnson at the helm to help him develop. Without Ben Johnson's creativity from an offensive standpoint, understanding what he can do and help Caleb get to that next level at the quarterback position. I want to talk about that goddamn Luther Burden. That goddamn Luther Burden, boy, look good, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That goddamn rookie at receiver bruh. Look, I've never met you before, but you look good tonight. Obviously, in the preseason, people say, "Oh, it's preseason. Don't get too high, don't get too low." But you look good, boy. I've been watching the past 2 weeks. This week, I mean, it doesn't matter who's throwing the ball. I'm not sure why he's running with the twos and the
What
threes.
you mean? So
You know,
so so he's gonna play in front of Roma Dunze and DJ
no, no,
Moore?
no, no. I obviously, I mean, three receiver sets.
Okay, Zacchaeus
I'm
is in the
assuming it would
slot.
be those three. Ooh, that's they got some decisions to make over there offensively because he
Now maybe
looked
when they go
good.
5 wide, and you saw they ran a lot of tight ends. Said they had Loveland, they had Cole Kmet. Now he is a
Mm-hmm.
multiple set. He is he'll run a lot of different sets. He'll go 2 tight. He'll go 3 wides. He'll go 5 wides. He'll go
Yeah.
empty. He'll put his backs out.
Mm-hmm.
But this offense looked really. I thought overall, I
Scary.
thought they played well. I thought the defense got after the Bills. I thought the offense moved the
Yep.
ball, whether it was Williams or Bajet. I guess that's how you say his name. He came in with 13 to 22 for 196 and a touchdown. I thought Williams was unbelievable. The opening drive to go 92 yards on 5 or
Right.
6 passing. He had 107 yards. They had over 500 yards of offense. And like I said, I don't want to get too far in front of myself, but they look good.
Right.
But they
Yeah,
did
very
look
good.
good, and they're going to be a lot better because they have a guy that has an offensive mind. Because you got a quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
and you need somebody that's imaginative, that has an
Mm-hmm.
imagination to put him in position and say, "Hey, son,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be you. I'm gonna put you in the best position possible." The offensive line
Yeah.
is much improved. The offensive
Yeah.
line is much improved.
Very
The
much.
Bears look
Very
good.
much.
Like chat,
Yeah.
y'all look. I know it's preseason. It's only the second game of preseason, and I really don't want to get a speeding ticket. But let's just say I'm going 40 in the 35. I ain't going
Yeah.
55, 60, but I'm going. I'm a little over the speed limit. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Bears.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this again. I think I said it on either last night's show or maybe I said it sometime last week. The same teams that are always in contention are going to be in contention this year. Chat, I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to say it before the season even gets here. The two teams that I think are the dark horses to surprise everybody and make a run and having a playoff appearance, the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, people might in the chat, you might laugh, but say, yeah, right, whatever. I'm telling you, watch. And when it happens, don't call me Ultradamus. I just know. I just understand how things are going to play out. I'm excited. I'm excited for the football season, man. Like you don't understand.
Yeah, it's right around the
I'm
corner.
excited.
It's right around the corner. We're September 4th. So
Yeah, Thursday night, Dallas and
yeah.
the Eagles.
So we're about 3 weeks away.
Dallas and the Eagles.
Well, we're
Yeah.
2 weeks from
God
we're 2
damn.
weeks from Thursday, right? So 2 weeks from Thursday.
Okay, that's not bad. What the hell we supposed to do in between that time?
We'll find something to talk about. We'll talk about you scored 0 points in the BIG3 celebrity game. That's a whole show by itself.
I mean, it is a whole show by itself. I got to see if I scored 0 and we lost. But the point of a team game is to win.
First of all, you can't score 0.
I mean, you can score whatever you want. As
You
long
had
as you win.
0. If you score,
they
that means
need-
you put something on the board. I ain't scored no touchdowns.
Listen, you understand it. Listen. There are so many other aspects to my game outside of just scoring because we already had 2 prolific scores on the court. So what did I do? My defensive presence. Hey, I was like this. I'm talking about they couldn't even get by me. And then I had them messing up, turning the ball over. You should have saw me, You should have
Why
been
you didn't make
courtside,
Gilly
man.
turn it over?
He
Gilly
did.
had 21 and 13.
I made hold on. I made Gilly turn it over twice. Turn the ball over twice. Just playing defense. And they tried to pick. Man, I squeezed right through the pick like Michael Jackson. Went right through the pick. No, sir. I got skinny real quick, I got skinny real quick. No, where you going?
You fought over the screen?
No, I ain't even
fought
bowl
through
over
it.
it. I wouldn't bowl over it. Yeah, I went right through it. But I got skinny, so it didn't work. Yeah, but man, listen, man. Listen. So many other aspects of my game was on point where I didn't even need to be a scorer. That's how great I am.
Right.
That's how great I am.
I think in watching the Bears, I think Eberflus
Yeah.
and his system or whomever he had coaching Caleb Williams, this is the best.
Right.
This is the best we've seen the Bears offense look. Chicago scored 0 touchdowns on his opening possessions last year. So in 17 games, they had 0 touchdowns on opening possession. And like I said, I understand this is a preseason game. They had the most drives ending in punts. They were dead last in total offense. So I look, you can't go nowhere but up.
Whoa. The Bears were dead last in total offense last year?
Yes, 32.
I like them to finish in the top 10. I like them to finish in the top 10 with all them goddamn weapons.
Yeah, they got some weapons. They had two. I mean,
All
they had
them-
100. They had
all them
43
weapons.
carries. And the thing is that I like about him that he'll run it and he'll throw it. They had 39 pass attempts. They had 43 rush attempts. First of all, that's a lot of damn plays, even for a preseason.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way.
But it's the Bills' fault. It's the Bills' fault. Too many goddamn 3 and outs.
Trubisky, Mike White. Frank Gore Jr. looked good. He had a fumble, but he reminds you of his dad.
You got to have that thing high and tight,
man.
Especially when that trap.
He ain't see him coming. He saw the guy from the side, and that guy just pulled it out.
Side.
But
Little peanut punch.
And they are in a tough division. That is a very tough division that the Bears are in. You got Green Bay, you got Detroit, you got Minnesota. So you got to get better. You don't have no choice.
One thing you have to get better on is putting up points.
Oh, you got to score
because every other team you just named, they putting up points. And I'm not talking about field goals either.
But it's going to be interesting to see what Detroit is without Ben Johnson.
Well, hey, wait a minute, Unc. You got to understand. Even without Ben Johnson there, the same players are still there. So I think even with the creativity, regardless if the creativity isn't there, the plays that are called, they still have players that can go get it. Jameson Williams.
Yeah.
Williams. Oh God, why I'm talking so fast? Slow down, Ocho. Slow down. J-Mo can go get it. Amon-Ra St. Brown can go get it. Jameer, you know what you get from David Montgomery and Jameer Gibbs, because I mean, I think regardless of who's calling the plays, the play calling job is that easy because of the elite talent at his disposal to be able to use.
Well, if it was that easy, so why wasn't Chicago any better than what they were? If all it was about the players, because they got the same players.
Whoa. There's no Amon-Ra St. Brown.
But you said we said they look good. Did we not say the Bears look good? Now, what player that we said looked good that wasn't there last year? You told me it's the player. It doesn't matter who the play caller is. So it shouldn't matter that Eberflus was there or whomever the play caller was.
Oh, I'm speaking specifically on personnel and skill set.
Caleb Williams, was he not the quarterback?
Let's please. No, you're not.
I'm understanding what you said.
Well, I'm going by position.
I tell you what, how about this here?
Who has the better players? And I mean no disrespect to what the Bears have. I'm just saying.
Take the Bears aside. We're going to deal with the Bears.
It's levels, right?
I give you another example. What happened to the Eagles when they lost both of their coordinators after going to the Super Bowl? They had the same players. Jalen Hurts was there. A.J. Brown was there. Devontae Smith was there. Right. What happened the next season? Did they look the same? It's not a trick question.
Hold on, I know it's not a trick question, but I'm
okay. Well, go ahead.
I'm trying to think. When they went
to the Super Bowl, they lost. They lost both coordinators, the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinators. The same players were there. Did they look?
Oh, wait, hey, is that the year where the defense couldn't tackle a soul?
You said it didn't matter.
Yeah, I think we
hey, no, why you gonna put me in there?
He's making 2 different points. Because the Eagles' problem was their defense. They wouldn't tackle no goddamn.
What about their offense?
And to that point, it looked like they was doing it on goddamn purpose.
What about their offense? How'd their offense look?
It was all right.
Jalen Hurts had more turnover in the first half of the season than he had the entire season the year before. But you say they looked the same.
Oh no, but you can't wait. Hold on, whoa, 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 whoa. You can't blame the offensive woes on the individual player
I'm
on the
saying,
person calling the goddamn play.
I'm
You just
asking
have to
you,
make better
did their
decisions with the
offense
ball.
look the same as the offense that went to the Super Bowl? Did their defense look the same as the defense that led them to the Super Bowl? That's all I'm asking.
No, but listen, I tell you what, I love the points you're trying to make, but I know the makeup of the Detroit Lions
Mhm.
offense that they're still going to look to par, regardless of whether Ben Johnson is there or not, because of what they
What about
have
defense?
there.
They lost
Offense.
AG too, though.
Ooh, that's nice. They still got Brian Branch. They still got Aiden Hutchinson.
He's back.
Yeah, he back. It's they got one more dog over there.
Terran
I'm
Arnold.
losing. I'm
Are you
losing.
talking about Kerry
Yeah.
Joseph?
Yes, the safety, Kerry Joseph. Hell, he had what?
Eight. I
10,
think he had 8 or
9,
9
11
picks.
interceptions. Terry and Arnold.
He got to
Listen,
do. He got to keep his hands to himself.
why would they just get rid of say just had just that's it. That's it. I think they're gonna be right on both sides of the ball. I know one thing, they're gonna put some points up.
Yeah, it's always. Sometimes you have it takes you. Sometimes it takes a team a year to adjust.
Yeah, right.
Because Ben has been there so long. I mean, he's been there what 4 or 5 years. I mean, that's the only person that Jerry Goff has had in his ear since he's been in Detroit. AG,
Yes,
he's been to DC for what 3 years there. So it's
very good.
They're an extremely talented ball club. They're one of the favorites, along with the Eagles, Detroit, the Packers, the Niners, Tampa.
Hey, hold on. I got a
Yeah.
question, huh? You just said the Niners. You think the Niners still gonna look the same? No,
They got
Debo.
Robert. They got Robert. They got Robert
Brandon
Saleh
not
back.
back yet.
Debo didn't give him anything last year. Ocho. He didn't give him anything last year.
He
But here's the thing: they also get. Let's just say they get a healthy Christian McCaffrey back.
Ooh.
Now it's going to be interesting to see how healthy Brandon Ayuk is and how soon. Because sometimes Ocho is the year after it's the following year, not the season right after the surgery. It's the year after.
Right.
So we'll see how soon. But they still got an outstanding offensive line.
Yes.
Big Trent. Let's see how healthy he is. Can he get back to being Trent Williams? Kittle is still a top tight end in the league.
Absolutely.
Purdy. Now they did lose some guys. Dre Greenlaw, Ward. They lost some guys. Hafanga. They've lost some guys on the defensive side. But Robert Saleh is back. That defense wasn't the same
without Robert Saleh. Hey, did they ever fix receiver Juwan Jennings?
No, I haven't heard anything else about it. I haven't heard anything else about it.
Yeah, he's nice for the work he put in and stepping up when Ayuk went down and when Debo was hurt and injured. Yeah. He made some really, really good plays and made sure they didn't miss a beat offensively. Yeah. I hope they reward him before the season starts.
Yeah, it's kind of like the situation that Cam Hayward is in. Because remember, they tore up Cam Hayward, gave him a 2-year deal. And then, he played well and said, well, I can't see myself playing on this number because other guys, he saw other defensive players get pay raises.
Get their money.
Sometimes the worst thing you can do is base your worth on what somebody else got.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
Oh, I don't know. They used to do it. I don't know if they still did it when you was there. You remember they used to pass the thing around, the sheet around, all the receivers. They had all the highest paid because you were a receiver, so you saw what everybody else made. You like he making that. Plus, you got all the guys on your own team, plus every receiver, what they're making. Oh man, that thing come out there. Hey, I get that thing. I be looking at somebody's team and like, you make that, and you giving us that.
Man, you speaking of teammates, Snow told me to tell you hello.
Oh, Ray. Oh, Crockpot.
Ray, yeah, I see old Ray, boy. I see no Ray.
That was my road dog that day.
Yeah,
Beer Croc was quick to take a trip to Vegas.
for real.
What?
Yeah, Ray told me to tell you
Man,
hello,
I
man.
ain't talked to Croc in a minute. We got to go back. I'm gonna hit him up. Stop.
What are you doing?
He's drinking out my cup. He,
Oh,
I don't
damn.
even. Hey, I'm
What
like
you got on?
Ray on what you call it when the man walk out there naked. He had Jello. I don't even want it no more. Thanos.
What you were
Water.
drinking?
Look
Oh,
at him. Look at
okay,
he
okay,
ain't do
okay.
nothing,
He thirsty. Hey, twin, you thirsty,
bro.
twin?
He just left. He got water in the kitchen.
Hey, you know, water in the kitchen and water in the cup be two
It's
completely
the
different
same water.
things.
I promise you. Look at him. Look at him. Here, I don't even want this no more, George. Bro, why you come up here? I thought you wanted to lay down anyway.
Well, he look like a miniature lion.
Here.
Oh man. Hey, you know who play tomorrow night, huh?
Who?
Who? The
Oh,
Hoover.
the Bengals?
If you who? Yeah.
Who they play?
Yeah. They play the Commandos.
Oh, you saw us put foots in Arizona last night, did you? It looked good too, didn't it? The
Who?
Bronco country.
They was all
The
right. They
Bronco
was all right.
country.
They look good. It was cool. They was cool. It was cool.
Hey, I want you to go down there. I'm
It
gonna
was
send you
cool.
down to Miami. Drink out of every cup on the table.
Oh, at my place,
Yeah.
he come to my place, he gonna be mad and he gonna be thirsty as hell. I ain't got no pots, I ain't got no pans, I don't got no cups, I ain't got nothing in there. Like I have a minimal,
Or you a minimalist, huh?
what's the word? I'm a
You seem like
minimalist,
you're a
yeah.
survivalist.
Yeah, that too. See, all the unnecessary stuff I used to get nice big places and start just buying stuff, and it looks so cluttered. So I remember when I think my idea when Kim Kardashian was with
Yeah.
Kanye. Remember they had that White House where it looked like a museum when you
Yeah.
walk in. Everything was real spacious, but it was cool, and it wasn't all cluttered, and it looked different like a museum. So that was my idea, and that's what I did. I went all white. I ain't got no pots, I ain't got no pans, I ain't got no damn toaster, I ain't got
Damn.
nothing. Yeah, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but it looks really good. And when you walk in, it's like, wow, this it looks
Does
expensive,
it look lived in?
you know?
Because at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
at the end
yo,
of the
yeah,
day,
it
a
looks
house
it
is
looks
supposed to be
lived in, but
lived
like,
in.
yeah, everything is all white. Of course, it looks lived in. Like my kids come there, and I tell them, don't touch nothing, don't touch
I'm done
nothing,
with the
don't
whites.
don't sit down, don't do nothing, don't touch my piano. I got a white piano. I've been taking piano lessons. Don't
Oh
touch
Lord.
nothing. Yeah, man. Thanos, man, we trying to do the show, twin.
Yeah, lay down. Lay down.
Go play with Teddy.
All right, lay down. The Saints quarterback competition might go down to the wire. Shook played 4 drives, gained only 9 net yards in the first 2. Then he went 5 of 6 on his best drive, which ended in a Chris Olave drop leading to a field goal. Spencer Rattler had 5 drives, one of which ended in a field goal after he threw a 49-yard pass interference call on an incompletion of Mason Tipton. Rattler finished 18 of 24, 199 with a touchdown and an interception. I thought both of them made some good throws. I thought Rattler made on a deep 7 route. Ocho, he threw it, basically
Yeah,
turned it into a square out because the wide receiver squared it off. Yeah, nice
put it off.
route.
Right.
I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that Spencer Rattler start.
You think they can put Shuck in front of him?
Well, he started. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he started today, didn't he? Didn't Shuck start
Well,
today,
they did
or Rattler
they,
started today?
they did it on purpose. If Shuck did start, they did it on purpose. Okay, we let Spencer Rattler start the first game. Shuck, you don't get to go this game, and we'll compare the two.
And then we'll
I,
see.
I, I
Yeah, hey, Yeah.
See, it's like my grandma used to have a saying: when two things are bad, listen, you got to go with
Yeah.
one of them. Like, you got to pick the lesser of the evil. I guess something like that she used to say all the
Mhm.
time. They neither of the two have shown any signs where it's like, you know what? He clear as day is the better player. He clear as day is the better quarterback with the ball in his hands, making the better decisions to give us a chance to win week in and week out. They don't have someone like that, which is why I don't understand. Never mind, I'm not
I
gonna get
think,
back to the
and
draft
plus,
thing. No,
Ocho, I think of the four teams that's in that division, clearly they have the worst quarterback play of any team in that division.
mm,
Tampa, I think Tampa has the best quarterback play. Uh,
probably the
and
best team. The best team.
clearly.
Maybe then Atlanta.
Uh, and then, you like Bryce Young or do you like Michael Penix Jr.? But no matter where you put them, 2-3, 3-2, whatever the case may be, those
Hmm.
quarterbacks are still better than what they possess in New Orleans. And
New
that's what
Orleans.
that's what New Orleans is up against. I mean, that's what the Saints are up against is that the quarterback in that, and they're not going to face very many teams in which the opposing team quarterback is worse than theirs. Because when
Right.
you look at it, when you look at the landscape of the NFL, you tell me who got worse quarterbacks than what the play is in New Orleans.
Mm. I don't I don't I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
hey,
I Twitter is very
mhm.
truthful. People on Twitter and Instagrams, they tell the truth. And I simply asked a question not too long ago. Saints fans, are you optimistic about the quarterback situation, depending on where they want to go,
Oh no, no,
whether
they
it's
ain't, they ain't going
Spencer
nowhere with their
Rattler
quarterback.
and they like,
No,
no,
no, you're not going nowhere with no quarterback.
we're gonna be
It's
trash. We're gonna be trash.
look,
This is their fans.
the hardest thing to do is when you have a great quarterback
Hmm.
is to not be afraid to draft a quarterback. And you see what happens when you go look at because they take all the reps. And the last thing you want to do is take a quarterback high, Ocho, and tick the quarterback off. So
Hmm.
teams skate around it. And the next thing you know, the guy died. He rots on the vine.
Hmm.
He leaves. Now what do you got? They never got an adequate replacement for Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Say what you want
You got
about
you
Coach
gotta you got
Belichick, but Coach Belichick was trying to predict, he was trying to get ready for the future. He was trying to have the bridge. Now he started to build a bridge too soon,
hmm.
but look at Peyton Manning. They didn't have a thing.
Right.
He gets hurt. They go 2-14. Now, perfect thing happened, perfect storm. Guess what? Andrew
Andrew
Luck's
Luck.
coming out.
Hmm.
Now, it'd have been great if Luck could have stayed healthy. Well, they had
Hmm.
they had skill position players, but they couldn't protect him, and he didn't do a good enough job
Right.
protecting himself because he
Right.
took some shots he shouldn't have taken. Sometimes you
Hmm.
can protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. They need to do a better job of giving him an offensive line, Ocho, but he need to do a better job
Yeah.
of protecting himself once he got past the offensive line. Slide down, run out of bounds. You can't play hero ball against those guys to break you. And
Oh
so,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's the hard thing because nobody. We saw what happened when Green Bay took Aaron Rodgers. It ticked off Brett
Mhm.
Favre. When Green Bay
It
took
did.
Jordan Love, it ticked off Aaron
Take them
Rodgers.
all.
So you. I
Yeah.
mean, you walking a real tightrope, Ocho. Like I know I'm gonna
Yeah.
make him
They
mad,
got to.
but I can make him mad and have another 10, 12 years of prosperity once he leave, or
Hmm.
I can keep him happy, and when he leave, I'll be in the trash bin for a decade.
And there are two teams that are struggling in that area right now. The Pittsburgh Steelers did it with
Yep,
Big Ben. Obviously, the Saints didn't have anyone once Drew Brees decided to
correct.
hang it up.
You're right. So that's a fine line that teams walk, and I don't envy that having to make those tough decisions. Ocho, the Texans trade John Metchie III to the Eagles. Texans receive Harrison Bryant, a fifth round pick. The Eagles receive John Metchie and a sixth-round pick. Eagles' room now includes A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, who was a teammate of John Metchie, the third,
That
Johan
Alabama.
Dotson, uh, and Johnny Wilson.
Hey, that's not fair. That's not fair.
Hey, Jay Tuck said, "Dog, WTF is going on? Why do teams just keep helping the Eagles?"
I was just getting ready to say the same thing. I was just getting ready to say the same thing. Not only do you add another wide receiver to the receiver room, you still got Saquon
Yep,
Barkley. You're coming off a Super
yep.
Bowl win. You got one hell of a goddamn defense. You know, you got the young studs out there, Keon Mitchell and
Cooper
what's
DeJean.
oh my goodness, Cooper DeJean, boy. Hey, he's so nice,
Mm-hmm.
He's so listen, Cooper DeJean was so nice and played so well last year. They really let Darius Slay go to the goddamn
Mm-hmm.
Steelers. Like he made that big of an impression. You know what? We can move on. As good as Darius Slay
The
still
money.
is.
Look at that. I mean, you got a guy, a second round pick that's on a rookie contract. Or you got a
Right,
guy making 14, 16, 18 million dollars. And they looking at it like it's
right.
not, they're like, with the D line we got, he ain't got to cover long.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, Ocho?
good
That's how teams look at it.
good thought process.
So, I mean, plus, Metchie was, I mean, the Texans turned it in like he was running. I think I read he was running like fifth on the depth chart. That's
Fifth.
what they said. Because
Hold
they
on.
got Christian Kirk from
He-
Jacksonville.
Oh, he fast. Hey, that boy
Yeah.
can run, boy. Christian Kirk,
So
he can run. You got Nico, Christian Kirk. Who's the number two?
he is, because they got Nico Collins. Tank Dell's not going to play this year.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. I like Tank,
Yeah.
boy. Tank nice, boy. He nice.
Um, but
Oh, that's
look,
crazy.
they wanted to make sure they're straight at the receiver position, the Eagles. Look, Johnny Wilson, I think Johnny Wilson's a rookie, isn't he? I think he's a rookie. I'm sorry if he's not. But Metchie is a third-year guy. Remember, he missed his first year, Ocho. He was dealing with leukemia. Thanks to the man
Yeah.
above that he was able to beat that. Came back. But AJ, Devontae, Johan Dotson, Metchie, how soon can he pick up the system? He'll probably be the fourth wide out. And they had you turned that into get John Metchie on the 6th round pick. Harrison Bryant. It's a second year, okay. So we don't. A guy that might not
No,
even
that's
made the roster, we end up getting a tight end that we need because one of our tight ends got hurt. He's going to be gone for the season, and we pick up a 5th round pick. A guy that might not even made our roster. So we get a need position and a pick
right.
from next year.
Mm-hmm.
According to Diana Rossini, the Bengals have been actively engaged in trade discussions surrounding Trey Hendrickson for weeks. According to teams, they've reached out to Cincinnati only seeking draft capital in return. They're also targeting defensive players in a potential deal. Last season, Hendrickson ranked first in sack, first in pressure, sixth in pressure rates, third in havoc plays, second in tackle for losses. The last 2 seasons off the field, Hendricks, a defense. With him off the field, Ocho, you're 32nd in pressure rate, 32nd in success rate, 32nd in passer
Right.
rating. When he's on the field, you're top 12 in pressure rates, top 12 in success rate, top 12 in passer rating. I don't understand this. This is what I don't understand. You knew you weren't
Right.
going to play him. They knew that, Ocho. But what they thought,
Right.
he was going to do what he did last year. Oh, he'll come in. He told you he wasn't. Just like Chase
Right.
said, if y'all pull that bull jive y'all did last year, I'm not coming in. He said
Right.
he wasn't coming.
Yeah.
Y'all knew y'all wouldn't. See, I don't understand it, Ocho. Why would you not move him before the draft and get somebody? Get a draft pick.
Listen, I have no idea. I thought I'm thinking maybe Mike Brown, Katie, Troy, Duke, understanding that Trey Hendrickson loves not just the team, but loves the game of football. And maybe he would fold at some point and come back. And obviously, he's one that understands the business. And you got to hit while the fire is hot.
Yes.
You got to hit while the stove
Yes.
is hot. And this is his time. This is his time to hit based on what he's done, not just last year, but the previous year as well. But then you also look at it from their viewpoint. Well, hell, you had 17 sacks last year, but our defense was horrible
But you
still.
paid your quarterback and your 2 wide receivers.
But our offense was phenomenal.
So let me make sure I hear this right. This is what Trey
Talk
Ringo
to me.
said. He said, let's recap. The Bengals have a generational Hall of Fame quarterback. They paid their two top
Yeah.
targets. Despite all this, they missed the playoffs last season because their defense was terrible. So how do they fix that? By listening to trade offers for the best defensive player, unsigned defensive end Trey Hendrickson. This is how management fails its players. Kyle Brandt said, if the Bengals trade Trey Hendrickson, it will just be the second time in the modern era that a player has led the NFL in sack and to be traded the following season. The only other time that happened, Kansas City traded Hall of Famer Jared Allen to Minnesota in 2008. Allen was first team All-Pro 3 times with the Vikings.
Well, I mean, the reports are saying that they are listening. They're listening to
Trade offers.
yeah, they're listening to trade offers.
Ocho,
So
but you knew you weren't going to pay him. He had done made it abundantly clear. You got, so whatever y'all worked behind things, he's like, okay, he came back. Okay, maybe if I get close there, they see me there, hey, we can engage again. They were unwilling. He's not going to take what you're going to offer him. 17 and a half sacks in back-to-back years. There are not very many guys that's played since the sack became an official stat in 1982. Has put together 17 and a half sacks in back-to-back seasons.
Yeah.
He's done that. I just don't know how you think you got Ocho. If you couldn't stop anybody with him, who the hell you stopping without him? We saw last year, Chase had the Triple Crown. Burrow led the league in what? Passing yards and passing touchdowns. And you missed the playoffs because your defense was atrocious. And what do? Clearly, the guy that's leap years ahead of everybody on your defense, it's not even close. And remember, Ocho, you released Pratt, your linebacker.
Yeah. He wanted the deal as well. Pratt went to the Raiders.
Go ahead, Ocho. You got it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, chat. I mean, listen. Yeah, it's the business. Understand how the business works. I think the Bengals see it as we were very bad defensively last year with you. Why are we
You
paying
just got worse.
this much money? Yeah, I mean, listen. I mean, you never know. Shamar Stewart. What will Shamar Stewart be for us this year? He's a rookie. I'm not saying we're counting on a rookie to come in, but
how many rookies have ever had 17 sacks in a season?
I'm not saying he's gonna get 17, huh? I'm just saying the way the business works, paying you top dollar, and you're bringing a rookie that's on what? Who know a minimal salary, and can come in and contribute. He might not get 17 sacks, but will do maybe not a good job at Trey Hendrickson, but be efficient.
The most sacks ever by a rookie is Javon Curse in 1999. He had 14 and a half.
Woo. And listen, no disrespect. I'm not going to be disrespectful.
No, he ain't. I don't know if he freak. We'll have to see. But Freak was special. I played against Freak.
Oh yeah, he was the real deal. I'm excited though. I'm excited. I mean, listen, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think whatever does happen, our identity in Cincinnati, our identity is our offense. And I said it, and I could say it again. I don't know what we're going to do defensively, but we have to improve from last year. We don't need you to be the best defense in the world. We don't need you to be the best. I just need you to be. Wait, let me finish. I just need you to be somewhere in the middle of the pack, 15, 16. Be able to make stops when it matters most. I don't need you to be number one. I don't need you to be number two. I don't need you to be 3, 4, or 5. I just need you to meet us halfway. Meet the offense halfway. 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there. We're going to be all right.
If you had a Pat Surtain, if you had a Stingley, if you had a Sauce Gardner, you had a Ramsey, if you had one of those top guys, I could say, okay, Ocho, you can hold up a little longer, get a guy to, but y'all don't have that. Y'all best defensive player, hands down, and it wasn't even close, is Trey Hendrickson. Ocho, you guys score 38 and lose 41-38. Ocho, you guys score 35 and lose 38-35. Because you couldn't get off the field.
Yeah.
With that being said, I don't know how you're going to improve. I don't know if you've made that big of an improvement defensively, even with Stewart. He will have to be Curse, Micah, Aaron Donald, LT.
Yeah.
You're going to have those kind of seasons, Ocho.
Yeah, I don't know. You listen, you've been around the game, you've been around the game for a long time. We've seen situations like this happen, occur on many other teams. They don't feel he's worth the price tag that he's asking for. They've already paid T, they've already played Chase, they played Joe. This is just he's the odd man out.
Yeah.
He's the odd man out, and now they're listening to trade offers. And
But you know, but
it's
let's just well, maybe if you trade him, well, you can't trade him for Micah because you can't pay Micah. I'm trying to say who you gonna trade. Who can you trade him for? Because if you trade him just for a draft pick, you don't get nothing to help you this year, and you need help this year.
whoa,
Go ahead.
time out. Rewind them right back. Now you just got me excited. You just got me excited. I don't know how much money is left over.
None.
I don't know any they can manipulate the
They
cap
can't.
and make it happen. Is there any
No.
way, any
No.
scenario, that we can get Michael
No.
Parsons?
You gonna have 3 guys making over 40 million on your roster?
Hey, I like the way that sound.
You
I
won't
like
even
the way
pay
I
Trey
just
Hendrickson.
listen.
You won't even pay Trey Hendrickson 30 million, but you're gonna give Michael Parsons 43, 44 million?
Can
Yeah.
I ask you a question? How old is Trey Hendrickson? Ask
How old is
Ash, how
Trey?
old is Trey?
32? 30.
How old is Michael Parsons?
25? He came out early, so he might be 26. 26?
Now ask me that question again. Would they pay him 43?
No, they wouldn't.
They
They
would.
wouldn't.
They would. Yeah, I can ask right now. I can call personnel
They're
right now
not
on the
paying.
phone.
They're first of all, they're not paying a $55 million quarterback, a $43, $45 million defensive player, a $41 million wide receiver, and a $30 million wide receiver. They're not having that. They're not paying that.
Hold on.
They
You
just,
know what?
Ocho, y'all just started spending money 2 years ago with Burrow. Think about all the great players that you guys have had that have left.
Right. I'm gonna call somebody upstairs. It's hypothetical. I'm gonna see what they say. Damn, I like that. That's crazy.
DJ Hill, Chris Jenkins. Ooh, I don't know, Ocho. Y'all might be in
Damn.
the same situation again.
Nah, I don't think
Okay.
so. Hey, I have a question,
Yes.
Unc. Would it be rude if I call Zach and ask that? That's rude, huh?
You ask whatever you want to ask him.
That's not offensive, right? It's just a regular question
Regular question for what?
to ask Zach Taylor. If I call and ask, is that rude?
You can ask him whatever you want to, Ocho. We'll sit right here and watch. Wait. I don't know if the chat believes you calling him, but oh sure. We'll hold on.
Yeah, I'm texting. Look, can you see that, Unc?
No.
I said, Coach, are you up? I want to make sure you're up. I don't want to call. It's 12 o'clock. They play tomorrow, so I don't know. It's 12:19. They playing in DC. What's the time difference in DC?
Dallas is on Central Time. DC is on Eastern Time.
So, it's 12:19. I call EB. You know EB, right? You know Eric Ball.
No.
No? But Eric Ball played with the Bengals when you was playing. With David, I think, yeah, with David Fulcher. Yeah.
DB?
No, wait.
Or we running back?
Not, I think Eric Ball might have been a running back. I think you probably know him when you see him. He been over there since I was there. Before I got
Really?
there. Yeah, Eric Ball. Yeah. Part of player. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce the
What are you community relations guys?
yeah. I think his
or he in the player personnel department?
Yeah. Probably
Player engagement?
it might be some. Yeah, probably something like that. Something like that.
Quarterback competition for Cleveland Browns will soon come to an end. Coach Kevin Stefanski said today that the team will name a starter this week. According to the Cleveland.com, the decision could come as soon as Monday. Stefanski said, we will name a starter. It's going to come this week. We still anticipate all of our players, whether you're a starter or not, to prepare like you, the starter. Knowing all of our players in that room, that's exactly what they'll do.
Hey, we don't care about who's going to be the starter. We know who the starter's going to be. We know who's starting. Yes. Joe Flacco the starter. He's not there for 1 year to be sitting on the bench and get beat out by a rookie.
Either he's starting or you're going to release him.
Right. Yeah. One or the other. There's no, listen, the starter is Joe Flacco. The more important part, who's the number two? Mm-hmm. Who's shown you enough in the preseason to be number two? And then the next question, are you keeping 4 goddamn quarterbacks? Probably not. Again, I love all of them. I love what Shedeur showed. I love what Dylan Gabriel showed, despite the mistakes, despite the pick 6 and the fumble. So who's the odd man out? Because the odd man out is the person that we've already seen on 2 other teams. We saw you small sample size with the Steelers. Okay? And we saw you were back up with the Eagles. So obviously you're not the answer. No disrespect. No disrespect. You'll find a home regardless. Come on now.
Excuse me.
I'm telling you, I don't know Kevin Stefanski personally, where I could pick up the phone and call him, but I know that's how it's going to play out. It is. And I know Mr. Haslam. Listen, I know you didn't want him. I know it wasn't your pick. But Andrew Berry, I'm telling you, when this is over, and the dust settles, you're going to look like a genius. I'm telling you, you got your quarterback of the future.
Well, I hope so, because some of the coaches he's hired, he didn't look like no genius. But if he gets this quarterback situation right, all will be forgiven.
That's all it takes. And that's for the other 32 teams. Well, excuse me. It's not 32 teams that are in dire need of a quarterback, but I'm just saying.
I don't know if I've ever seen a situation quite like what's going on in Cleveland. Because the guy that you brought, the two veteran guys that you brought in have yet to play. Right. Now, maybe it's a situation, and I think I think because Joe Flacco didn't play, maybe they're like, okay, look, we already know what you can do. We don't need to see you in preseason. Shelf you. No. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? We're going to shelf you. The other 3, they were anticipating Kenny Pickett being able to play, so we can get a look at him. But since he's been unable to play, basically it's been Gabriel and Shedeur.
Yes.
So I don't know how you can name anybody else other than the starter. I mean, other than Flacco. How you name a guy that hadn't taken a snap since August 3rd, August the 4th?
Right.
Excuse me, and name him the starter. Stranger things have happened, but I don't know, Ocho.
Yeah, hold on. Now, since we're on the topic of quarterbacks, we talk about the Cleveland Browns and what they're going to do and who's going to be at the helm week 1. Obviously, we know it's going to be Joe Flacco. Well, hell, what the Rams going to do? They only got 2 weeks and goddamn Stafford.
Stetson Bennett look good though. They like Stetson Bennett. They do. Okay. They do. They like Stetson Bennett. And all he did was just go to Georgia as a walk-on, back up, and just become the greatest Georgia quarterback. When it comes to Georgia players right now, Ocho, it's Herschel Walker and Stetson Bennett.
Yeah. Whoa. Of all the great players that have come out of Georgia,
it's Herschel Walker and
defense.
Because they love, first of all, Big Dog was a phenomenal player. Top Dog was but he won the national championship as a freshman. Stetson Bennett went back-to-back as a walk-on. Everybody love an underdog, Ocho. You say your favorite sports movie is Rudy. Now, why do you like Rudy so much? He's Rudy.
Yeah. That was dope. Matter of fact, hey, you know what, Unc? I was Rudy today.
Nah, you was Rudy Poop.
I was Rudy today.
Man, but they like Stetson Bennett. The Rams like Stetson Bennett.
Yes, sir.
I would be concerned that backs ain't, I don't know if you ever had anything with your back, but backs ain't nothing to play with. And
And it got to be serious too, huh?
Yeah, hell, he ain't played.
Not
He
that.
ain't,
Hold on. When did he at any point in training camp has Stafford taken a snap? Did he practice at all?
I think he like early, but then he just woke up and something was wrong with his back.
Okay,
But he
okay,
ain't. I
okay.
mean, it's been about 2-3 weeks.
I mean, they've been only been in
Exactly.
camp yeah, okay. He did OTAs and all
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
though.
yeah.
He did OTA. Okay. So this must
Look, we know Stafford can flat out. He can throw the football, and
yeah,
I think he gives them the best chance. But I think Sean McVay, they're high on Stetson Bennett. He's not
right.
the biggest, doesn't have the biggest arm. He's athletic. He can make plays, and you probably have to coach him up, kind of like you did golf. But
hmm Hey, the funny thing about it is for him, again, when you have a quarterback like that, that's a rookie, maybe he has to start week one, but
the
you feel a
second year
little
guy,
better as a
Stetson Bennett
quarterback.
got there late. He was second year guy.
I mean, second year. You feel a little better about if Matt Stafford
Yeah,
can go
he's been in your
because
system.
Stetson Bennett, you got Kyron
Yep,
Williams, you got
yep.
Puka Nacua,
Devontae.
you got
Yep.
Devontae Adams, you got my young bull from Miami.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be
Yeah.
all right. They're gonna be all right. Goddamn Tutu Atwell, baby.
Mm-hmm. Um, yeah, but hey, look, we're gonna be, we have a lot to talk about tomorrow because once they name the starter, I'm trying to see the depth chart. Damn the starter. I don't think I think we'll both agree neither one of the rookies will be named starter. So now I'm just looking for the
Right.
depth chart. I'm just gonna see, okay, well, who lines up at 2, 3, 4?
Well, listen, knowing Stefanski and Stefanski having the answer to the boss man whose name is on the check, I can tell you how that's gonna look. Flacco, Gabriel, Sanders.
Well, if that's the case, you might as well go ahead and release Kenny Pickett to give him a chance to go pick up somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh, he gonna get a job regardless. He gonna get a job regardless.
We asked our IG chat this morning if they felt Dylan Gabriel comments were a shot at Shador. 85% felt yes. 85-15. Over 11,000 people responded, Ocho, felt that he took a
Right.
shot at Shador.
Hey, Unc, I listened to the question for better context on what he
Yeah.
was saying, and I kind of I'm on the other side of the fence. If you listen to the question that was asked and the way he
Yeah.
answered it, I'm trying to understand. Maybe you can help me understand how you guys still feel the shot was at your door when it was a
So
specific
what did they
question.
ask him?
I don't remember exactly off the top of the
Pull
head,
it up, Ash.
but I'm just saying if you listen to the question, maybe asking, show it to you real quick. Show the question that was asked to get a better understanding of the context on what he answered. Hey, chat, y'all ever, if anybody in the chat smokes cigars, you got to try the Jaime Garcia. You hear me? Jaime Garcia 60 gauge.
Ocho,
You got
they
it?
asked him his comfortability in front of a camera. Some
Okay.
guys are entertainers. They're real comfortable in front of a camera. That's what I would deduce. If I ask you, Ocho,
Uh-huh.
why are you so comfortable in front of a camera? I'm
Oh,
an
wait, stay
entertainer.
right there. Stay right there. No, act well. See, when you talk about me, I'm a theater and drama major.
Okay,
That's why I'm so good in
you're
front
an
of the camera.
entertainer.
But okay, right. Yeah.
So ain't nobody ask you that. So no. So if they're talking about if he says somebody's an entertainer, why would Shador? So in other words, Shador is uncomfortable in front of the camera. Why, Ocho?
Well, I mean, he's had one in front of him all his life.
They didn't ask him anything. All they asked him, why are you so comfortable? I'm comfortable. Look, I've been a quarterback for an extended period of time. This is what I've
Right.
been playing the quarterback position. I understand what comes along with the quarterback position. I'm the CEO of the corporation. Ain't nobody ask you what.
Ooh, that's a
Ain't
good
nobody.
one. That's
Ain't
a
nobody
good
ask
one.
you. Ain't nobody ask you about no entertainment.
Hey, matter of fact, you know what I'm thinking about
With
too,
that.
Unc? I mean, there are many ways to think about it, and people having opinions on how he said and who he taking a shot at. But when everything is in your favor, especially in the situation you're in, depth chart wise, position wise, the owner wants you. Then I also think about, well, what the fuck am I taking a shot for when I'm getting the grace from the people that matter? I don't know. I just listen. I factor in all the different things. That's why I factor in all the different things outside of just it's a shot at him. Well, hell, the owner's on my side. I'm starting this game. I mean, what the fuck am I shooting for? What would be the point? There would be no
Mm-hmm.
need to.
So
Because
let me
hey,
ask you a question.
I'm
Who goes to
ahead.
camp not ready to compete? So
I'm with you. Hey,
so in
listen,
other words, he's a competitor. I'm here to compete. Who in training
yeah,
camp isn't a competitor? You don't get to this level without
yeah,
competing. And when you go to training
absolutely.
camp, unless you're, and that's just the way your makeup is, everybody competes. Even Patrick Mahomes
Mm-hmm.
competing against
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
So him saying that,
Mhm.
oh, hold on. Speaking to CBS reporter, Gabriel was asked about his comfortability in front of a camera. There are entertainers and there are competitors, and I totally understand that. My job is to compete, and that's what I'm going to do. CBS reporter asked Gabriel about his comfortability in front of the camera. There are
Mm,
entertainers and there are competitors, and I totally
mm,
understand that. My job is to compete, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, again,
mm.
ain't
I
asking him nothing
like
about
that.
no entertainment. He said,
Well,
he said
hold on.
there are
The question
entertainers.
was, how? Hey, hold on, wait. Did you
I'm
listen to
listening.
me?
Yes,
Entertainers, right? What do entertainers always have in front of them that are always comfortable in front of cameras?
yes.
What are actors? They're
You make my
entertainers, right?
point. Because Shadur's always had what in front of him? So,
A
but you said
camera.
he take a shot at Shadur.
See, now,
You said I did a
see.
chat. You see, I walked it right into
Hey,
that
but
chat. I walked it right into it. Walked it right into it.
hey,
You
y'all killing
said,
me.
you said
Hey,
Shadur is good at this because he's had a camera in front of him his whole life. So what? So if he didn't take a shot, so who is he talking about?
people that are always in front of the camera. That's why they're so comfortable. They're
Who on
entertainers.
his team had a camera in front of his whole life? Speak up for the chat to hear you.
Oh, but hey, I don't like how y'all do that word.
Chad, you
But
see, I got it. Hey, Chad,
hey,
did I tie him
hey,
up right
hey,
quick?
hey, listen, look, little young innocent kid just answering the question and y'all just running with it. That probably ain't what he meant, man. Golly,
I
boy,
don't know what he meant. I don't know what he
y'all
meant.
killing me,
All I know
boy.
what he said. Say what you mean what you say. Hey, being a quarterback, playing at the University of Oregon, hey,
You can't tell a man how to answer. You can't tell a man how to answer a question. You
you see how
can't do
you,
that. He answered the question the way where he felt, and I feel me being a player that has also played, understanding the quarterback position. I don't think he was taking a shot at the person on his team that he's competing with.
who
That's
asked him
all.
about entertainers?
That's the way he wanted to answer the
Exactly.
question.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. Thank you. You think in the middle of a game he's thinking about, how should I answer this? You know what? This is a great time to take a shot at Shador. Huh?
That's why you got.
No,
That's why you got to
no.
be careful because if you're not careful, if it come up, it'll come out. You don't think there. You don't think that he thinks that. No problem. That's your opinion. You don't believe he take a shot. Me and a lot of other people
Hey,
believe that he did take a shot. I'm not here to try to
right,
change
right,
your
right,
mind.
right.
I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I just think it's being blown a little out of proportion, and I don't think it's what he meant. What he needs to do is be careful with his words and the way
Why
he
you got to be
words
careful?
things
You say you want people to be
because he
truthful. Now you want them to be careful.
I do. Well, he was truthful, but I just think the meaning of what he's saying is being misconstrued. That's
Oh,
all.
interesting.
Hey, that's a big word for me. Misconstrued. That's a big word right there. Yeah.
But like I said, I just we we look at it differently because I don't think he.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think the thing is that especially that's why quarterbacks are so scripted because they know
Yeah.
anything they say is going to be how it's going to be misconstrued. The big word that you use. That's why you
I like
always
that.
get. Tom is telling you now. Tom's like, oh, that guy's the
Yeah.
greatest guy ever. He's like, oh, we going to him all day. Now he said what he said to the public. Now he's telling you what he actually thought. That's why quarterbacks.
Right. Right.
That's why you don't really get anything from the quarterback because they know
Mm-hmm.
the slightest twist or how it will be perceived.
Right. 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 Right.
That's
Right.
why they're
Right.
normally ultra scripted.
Mm-hmm. Listen. I like it. I like it. You listen. You see things from two different lenses. You got two eyes. I only got one. So maybe that's why I can't see what you see.
uh the Commanders have been looking to trade running back Brian Robinson Jr. per Jordan
Hey,
Schultz.
come on, man.
Jordan Schultz. Right now he's listed as RB1 on the depth chart. Austin Eckler, number 2, and Jeremy McNichols, number 3.
Wait a
Go
minute.
ahead.
You don't want to pay Terry McLaurin.
Uh-uh.
You want to trade running back number one.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming someone else must have really, really impressed in the preseason at the running back
Well, you ain't got
position
nobody
for
but
that
Austin
to
Eckler and Jeremy McNichols, so you know what you get with Austin Eckler. He's more of a runner. He's more of a receiver than a runner. But hey, he went to the Pro Bowl one
third
year.
down, third downs, third down
Yeah,
back,
mainly.
third down back.
I haven't. I
You're
didn't
not a
see. I
one.
haven't seen McNichols, but I'll take a look at him tomorrow, and then I'll be
Right.
able to give you. I'll be able to give you a clear picture. It's like, okay, I understand.
What are we doing? Well, I don't know what we're doing over there in Washington. To have a season like you had
Mm-hmm.
last year, right? To have a season like you had last year, what would you want to do? I want to make sure we do everything possible from a business standpoint, especially when it comes to my number one receiver, that my quarterback relied on, that made a lot of plays for us last year in the regular season and in the playoffs, and making sure he's signed and happy. Now, 2 weeks before the season started, we want to get rid of quarterback. Excuse me, we want to get
The
rid of
running
running
back,
back
yeah.
number one. What are we
Hey,
doing?
somebody must have looked really good. I mean, when you trade your starter from last year, you really trade your starter. Uh, uh, somebody must have really looked good, Ocho.
Hey, listen, I I ain't heard about it, and I done watched every preseason game so
Well, like
far.
I said, we'll watch it tomorrow,
Right.
and we'll be able to see. Like, okay, now I can see why they're looking to move on from Brian Robinson Jr. But it's not like he's making a
Okay.
ton of money. He was a low round draft pick, wasn't he?
They gonna be all right though. Regardless of where they go,
He's from
the
Alabama, right?
quarterbacks the quarterback situation in Washington is
Third
so
round, okay.
good. It's so good. Jaden Daniels is so good. Even without the running back, they still gonna be okay.
Oh yeah.
They still gonna be okay.
Look, they got KJ
But if they don't get
Osborne.
if they don't get if they don't get Scary Terry done, I mean, well, what are we doing? We're going
Bro,
completely backwards.
that no, I just don't. I
We're
just
going
don't see how
completely
he gets
backwards.
north of DK. I think, and you and I agreed. I think he's in the $28-30 million range, and that's not what he wants to hear.
I said 30. I said 30.
So
30 year. Come on, man. I don't know.
Abdul Carter did not like the NFL posted a clip, posting a clip of the chip block the Jets TE Stone Smart put on him. Might be the only highlight of the Jets all season, and we put BTA, you know what, ate that like mofo chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ate it like chicken, Abdul, but when you're a great pass rusher, you're gonna get that.
Yeah. That's what they're gonna do
Yep.
to you. Matter of fact, if he wasn't who he was, you know what? He wouldn't be getting chipped.
Mhm.
It's the preseason. Why are we chipping on the way out in the preseason? Because you
Yep.
him. You him. So the NFL is posting it for a reason. They posting it for a reason because you are him. If it was anybody else, they wouldn't be posting it.
Oh no, the one that good. Well, yeah, well, he a rookie. First of all, high round draft pick, the second pick in the what the third? What is the third pick
Yes.
in the draft?
I thought it was second. No,
Third.
third. 'Cause it was Cam,
Travis took
Travis, and then
Jacksonville traded up with Cleveland to get,
right.
but that's what you're gonna have to you. And as you get better, you'll be able to feel that.
Oh yeah, you'll know.
You'll be able to
You'll
feel
know.
that.
Hell, the
And
Titans
then,
right. This
and
is
when
the
you see that guy there,
Titans.
you unload on him before he unloads on you.
First. Yeah.
But it's all a part of the game, Abdul. You weren't a great player, they wouldn't even
Yeah.
chip you. They let, hey, tackle, go ahead and handle that. The Panthers signed UFL MVP Bryce Perkins after Andy Dalton elbow injury. Perkins threw 28 Perkins 28 threw for 1,342 yards, 9 touchdowns with 269 rush yards, and 5 touchdowns for the Michigan Panthers this season. Perkins spent time on the Rams during the 20 through 22 seasons, appearing in 5 games with 1 start. Ocho.
What's that?
You okay? Andy Dalton elbow.
Yeah. I'm okay. And Andy be back. Bryce coming in. I mean, we know who the starting quarterback is. We know who the starting
Yeah.
quarterback is. Whoever the number 2 is. I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
I sure wish you'd take your ass to
But
bed.
numero uno, Bryce Young. Just get that thing to Jalen Coker. Get that thing to Brother Renfro. Get that thing to T Mac. Get it to Xavier Leggett. Get it to Adam Thielen. We're gonna be all right. We got Chubbard, the running back, right?
Chuba
Hubbard.
Hubbard.
Hubbard. Chuba. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, they're gonna be right. But I'm telling you, Panthers playoff, boy. I said it first. Keep pounding.
Ocho, top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL since 2000. Darrelle Revis 1, Sherm 2, Champ 3, Gilmore 4, Jalen Ramsey 5. What would you change? Would you leave it the same?
Listen, I wouldn't change a
I would
goddamn
put Champ
thing.
at 2.
Yeah, well, okay. Oh, you mean
Yes.
numerically? Oh yeah, numerically, yeah. I'll put Champ at 2. Yeah. I like it how it is. I like how it is. Hey, people, I don't think people understand how good Stephon Gilmore was.
Oh, he's defensive player of the year. And
I don't think
I mean,
people
you got to. I
understand.
mean, for when a DB gets defensive player of the year,
Hey,
ain't been a whole lot of them now.
And Jalen Ramsey, even still to this day, another thing about Jalen Ramsey that I don't like is when we talk about the better corners, better man-to-man corners in the NFL, we're not mentioning Jalen Ramsey's name enough. We're not. Still very good. Still very good in one-on-one situations, whether playing off, whether playing up in man-to-man. And some people say, oh, well, this guy beat him. Everybody gets beat.
Yeah.
Everybody gets beat. But he has a high percentage of times that he wins his matchups. A high percentage. And everybody that's on that list, chat, listen to me real quick. Everybody on that list, 95% of DBs in NFL games, they play not to get beat. And there's a short percentage of maybe 5% that play to make a play.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. They're playing to make a play, not just playing not to get beat. I'm going to run the scheme. I'm going to keep the guy in front of me. And if he catches the ball, I make the tackle. No, these individuals, they're trying to make a play.
And all of them are very good tacklers.
Mm-hmm.
Very good tacklers. I think Champ went to like 10 or 11 Pro Bowls. He was 4 or 5 time first team All Pro, led the league in picks one year. Stephon Gilmore was Defensive Player of the Year. He had a great season. That season, 2009, with that 2009 season when Reeves had that unbelievable season, but Charles Woodson won the Defensive Player of the Year. Ramsey's just been good everywhere he's been. Um, I'm surprised. It's just surprising to me that how good he's been, that he's been moved this many times. That's what's surprising to me, Ocho. From Jacksonville
So
to the Rams,
Jacksonville,
Rams to the Dolphins,
it
Dolphins
was
to
time, it was
Steelers.
time.
Ramsey's been good everywhere he's been. He ain't no slouch.
Yeah. No.
Can play
Mm-mm.
multiple positions. I can see him playing safety, like you saw Charles
Mm-hmm.
Woodson and Rod Woodson later in their career
Yeah.
move to the safety position, and Aeneas Williams,
Right.
and time.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna be. I mean, they're gonna be able to do a multitude of things with
yeah.
Ramsey in Pittsburgh. So that's gonna be really interesting the way they use him. Obviously, Brother Joey Porter Jr. is gonna be on one side, and I'm not sure where Slade's gonna be. And maybe when that team go to 3 receiver sets or 4 or 5 receivers, I ain't no telling how that's gonna work out or what they're gonna do. But it's gonna be they're gonna have very many options. And with that front four that they have,
Well, we're
that ball got to
are
come
we
out.
saying Cam Hayward's going to be there or not be there?
Oh shoot, I forgot about that. God damn it. God damn it. Is he really gonna stand on business too, Unc, you think?
He seems like a distinguished gentleman.
Mm. Damn. But they just paid you last year, Unc. I mean, how many times you ever
But he
seen a
said
team?
if I'd have had
come
2 sacks, y'all have cut me this year too, even though you just paid me last year.
Yeah, but
Look, Ocho, I'm just giving like you do me sometimes. Ocho, I'm just giving you the other side of it. That's all.
I got you. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a team pay a player one season and a player play that well and they come
No,
right
I
back
have
and
not.
do a deal again? Okay, there you
I
go.
have not.
And they're
I
not going
guess
to
he
set
said
they're
it's
not
the
going to
first
set the
time for
precedent to
everything.
start now.
He said I've seen teams pay a player and cut him the next season.
That's a good one.
So we'll see. But I think the only thing I think Sherman's phenomenal. I do bump him down just a tad because their defense didn't allow it for them to travel. They stayed on one side.
Oh,
Everybody else
right.
in this picture traveled.
Yeah.
And I think it's something to be
And
said for that. I mean, think
yeah,
about it.
but
If you played in the '80s and you followed Jerry, Sterling Sharpe, Chris Carter, Herman Moore, Andre Rison, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just think about your corner and that was your assignment. Michael Irvin,
may God be with you. That's all
Michael
I can
Irvin,
say.
Anthony Miller. You travel. For me,
Yeah.
it's something to be said for a guy that'll travel, that you're willing to pick up frequent flyer miles.
Right.
But Sherm phenomenal, and that's why he's an all-decade player in the 2010s, and rightfully so, because he was that good. He was a quarter of the Legion of Boom.
Right. And another thing, when we talk about those 5 corners, I want to talk about some corners that aren't listed in there that I think are deserving to be on that list as well.
Okay, who you got?
I got 2.
Who?
I got 2 that deserve to be on that top 5. Asante
Yeah.
Samuels and Patrick Peterson.
Yep. I agree.
Samuels
Oh, you know what?
and
I'm surprised Pat P ain't on there.
Yeah. I'm not sure who made that list, but the funny thing about it is they were so good during their time. I'm talking about prime Patrick Peterson.
Yeah.
Man, stop playing. Prime Asante, even though he didn't travel, but that's not what was asked of him.
That's why, like I said, Sherm played the defense and he played it extremely well. He played it extremely well. But for me, when you got to take Brandon Marshall and take Ocho and take Cal and take Megatron and take T.O. and take Julio, I got to give you credit.
But listen, do you understand the kind of bag? You understand the kind of toolbox you have to have as a DB to play against each one of them receivers you just named, knowing that you got to approach each situation differently. Your style of play has to be different based on who is man. That is why I say, and people will laugh at me, I say defensive back is the hardest position to play, especially if you're a traveling corner that has to have a man. Listen,
You think it's hard?
You got to be.
You think it's harder maybe physically, but not mentally. Than quarterback?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. It's a mental game. Hold on, timeout. Oh, this is the great conversation. Name the I'm Patrick
yeah,
Peterson. 1 week, say the
yeah.
receivers again. 1 week I got to go against who?
Okay, you going against Julio.
Julio Jones. Fast, good in bump and run, can run routes like no other. I got to travel with him for 4
Yep.
quarters. My toolbox, my technique has to be perfect. Mentally, in itself, that in itself is just like playing the quarterback position because you got to be on point. One mistake, one error, you done. That's 6 points.
Look, I'm not saying it's not easy, but as the quarterback, I got to know, okay, this defensive front, let me, instead of Liz, let me rip this. I need to know X, Y, Z, running back, that mental, that there's a reason why the quarterback playbook is this thick and defensive backs playbook is this thick.
Yeah, but listen, even if the defensive back playbook is this small, right? Understanding what he has to go through. Understanding what he has to go through every
Think
down.
about all the coverages, Ocho. I got to think about down the distance. I got to think about position on the field. I got to think about personnel. Are they in sub? Are they in spinner? Are they in 3-down scan? Cover 4, cover 6, cover 5. They clouding it. They banjoing it. Ocho, I got to know all of that. And I got to know, okay, who nickel, dime, sub. No, they in 6-2. No, they in a 5-3.
Right.
No, sir.
I honestly listen. 1 week I'm traveling. 1 week I got T.O. Next week I got Calvin Johnson. Goddamn. The next week I got Randy Moss. And that man,
and one week you got the Steelers defense with that 3-4. The next week you got the Eagles defense with a 43.
Right.
And the next week you got the Ravens.
Yeah.
And then the next week you got the Buccaneers. And then the next week you got Seattle. And the next week you got the Jets. And then the next week you got the Broncos. And then you got Bill Belichick. And then you got Rex Ryan. Then you got Wade Phillips. No. Physically, corner is the toughest position because you're asking somebody. It's like Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire. She had to do everything that Fred Astaire did, but she had to do it backwards and she had to do it in heels. So I have to do everything that Julio's going to do, but unfortunately, I got to do it backwards.
Yeah.
But not only must I know where that DB is, I better find out where T.J. Watt and Michael Parsons are too. And you know why I'm at it? What the hell is Roquan Smith going to do? What is Ray Lewis going to do? Him and old Urlacher, they up to something no good. I know it. And I need to worry about Warren Sapp and Johnny Randall hitting me in the back of my damn head. What am I going to do about Reggie White and Brucey? Nah.
You keep saying it's a physical game for the DBs. That's a mental game.
It's mental, yes.
That's a mental game because now you got your job playing against some of the greats week in and week out is I need to make sure I keep him thinking the whole time. Whether it's lining up right in front of him, shading inside, maybe shading outside, continue to give him different looks. How can I throw the time into this offense off to be able to give me an advantage as a defensive back to slow him down? How can I mess up the timing of their offense?
Right.
I mean, it's so much that goes into it outside of just a physical aspect. It's a chess match up here.
But you know what, Ocho? Let's just say for the sake of argument, they're going to bombard him. They're going to throw him 15 passes. They're going to give him 15 targets. How many times do you think I'm going to throw the ball? And every time, I got to be perfect. Because if I'm late on the out ball, tell the chat what's going to happen.
Going the other way.
What happens if I miss the hot? Anthony Richardson, what happens when you miss the hot? if you don't redirect the line was going to the left, and you said okay, and you didn't rip it and send it right.
Yeah.
That's what you should have done. You should have ripped it, so that way you slide the line to the right. Now since you looking to the left, anybody comes off that side, you throw hot. Mentally, nothing like the quarterback. It's the hardest thing to do. I believe in professional sports is hit a baseball. The hardest position to play is quarterback. That's why you can get guys that's third or fourth rounders and take off. That quarterback position, man. Hey, how many times a team them go 2, 3, 4? You just told me the Cleveland Browns had 35 starting quarterbacks. They done had more starting quarterbacks than starting cornerbacks, and they got 2 of them.
I tell you what, I got another one for you. I'm gonna tell you, the Cleveland Browns have found probably their best corner they've ever had is Denzel Ward. You know how long it took for them to find a Denzel Ward? They had Lee Barton. Lee Barton was really good.
I mean, just before your time, they had Hanford Dickens and Frank Minifield. They were really good. They were.
Wasn't no Denzel
Hey,
Ward.
you need to do some homework on them boys. They were really good.
Wasn't Denzel Ward.
No.
Yeah.
Ocho.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Yeah.
Minifield and Dixon. They were Ocho. They were really good.
All right.
I'm trying to think who else Cleveland had. They had Joe Hayden. Was Joe Hayden any good? I forgot
about Joe. Joe. But listen, Joe was great. Joe was good. Joe was really good. Lee Barton was very good. Dalen McCutcheon. Did I say it right? Remember Dalen McCutcheon from USC? He was really good. But Denzel Ward.
Oh, Denzel, yeah, he's
different ball game. Different ball game.
Think about it. Okay, so name the quarterback equivalent of Denzel Ward in Cleveland. Name the the equivalent of Joe Hayden, quarterback in Cleveland. You just gave me 2 cornerbacks. Now give me the quarterback equivalent.
They haven't been able to find one.
There you go. There you go. But look, this is like you said. They left off Pat P. They left off Asante. I'm trying to think who else was. Yeah, that's 2 for sure. They left off. Pat P been to like 7, 8 Pro Bowls. I think Asante went to like 3, 4 Pro Bowls. Hold on. What the hell, Charles Woodson?
What? Oh, shoot. I forgot about Wood.
First of all, the man played corner for 10 years. Damn. He wasn't always no safety.
I don't know why that slipped my mind. Who the hell made this goddamn list? It shouldn't have been top 5. They should have just said top 10. Because it's hard to squeeze 5 in when there's so many that's worthy of a spot.
Ty Law.
Well, Ty Law would be in that same conversation with Asante Sanders as well.
Ty Law in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I know.
With 3 Super Bowls. It was that belly and the physicality that Ty them did. Remember on the Colts and on the Greatest Show on Turf, how physical they were.
Yeah.
Coach Belichick, that's Coach Belichick's style when he was with the Giants. They got physical with the Bills and the K-gun.
Right up in your face. Right up in your face.
Man. Ooh, they left some people off, didn't they, here? I'm going to call Woody. Hey, Woody, they ain't got you on here.
Listen, that ain't our doing. Whoever made that list.
Ocho, the Joe Milton hype may be already over in Dallas. Milton, 9 of 18, 122 yards and 1 interception. With all the hype around Milton's arm, is he proven just to be a combine, or is it still too early, Ocho?
Oh, that's a good one, Unc. That's a good one.
People get enamored
It's
with how
great.
far somebody can throw the ball. Tom
Yeah.
Brady wasn't throwing the ball
And,
70 yards. Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, all the great quarter. I mean, you've had a few. Elway, Marino. You've had a few quarterbacks that can throw the ball 65, 70 yards. But
yeah.
damn, is he accurate?
Yeah. I mean,
Can you give me 40 and accurate as opposed to somebody can throw the ball 70, 80 yards? Because how many times you going to throw this,
being
unless you throw it a Hail Mary from your own damn 30, like Cordell Stewart, see
yeah.
you beat Michigan. When are you going to use a
hmm
70-yard arm, Ocho?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, listen, being able to do it, everyone's enamored with the arm strength and not understanding, well, can you play in a structured environment and be able to make all three
Yes.
level throws? Can you throw the short stuff? Can you throw the intermediate
That's what
stuff?
I'm looking
You
for.
know? Yeah, that's what it all comes down to. Having the arm strength, that's like being able to run routes, but also being fast. Being fast, okay, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a great addition to being able to do everything else. Having a strong arm is great, but can you do the other things as well that are more important than just having the arm strength itself?
It's like being able to jump in basketball. Boy, that joker jump out the gym. Can he play
Yeah,
basketball? Can he
right.
shoot? Can he defend?
hmm
That's what a big arm.
I
Okay,
can.
boy, that joke. Hey, he threw it. Hey, he could a one knee, Ocho, and split the uprights from the 50. Okay, so how many times he gonna be throwing it from his knee? Okay, when he stand on 2 feet and he's throwing a 12-yard out, can he complete it?
Mhm.
When he throw
Hold
the
on, whoa, whoa, whoa,
15-yard
whoa, whoa.
comeback or the hook, can he complete it? On the shallow
Don't
cross,
make it that. Don't make it that easy. Can he do all those throws with pressure coming at him and being able to step up in the
yeah.
pocket and still be accurate and make
That's
those throws?
I need you to be able to do some of the things under duress. Can you do it under duress? Because I know when
Right.
it's clean, every quarterback will look good if it's a clean pocket. It's just like, man, the zone. Everybody can find the zone, find the dead area in the zone, Ocho. But when that joker
Yeah.
said, when he
Yeah.
right there across from you, he 1 yard away from you, and he's sitting down in your face. Can you get open then?
Right.
And I ain't talking about take you all day because the quarterback can't be back there jacking, patting the ball down. I'm about to talk like we talking football. Back there patting the football. Oh, I'm like, damn. Son, how much time do you think the quarterback got
Right.
that you going to make 5 moves?
It ain't
You're going to run a
happening.
stutter go, out, and go. How you run a stutter
But
go, out,
listen,
and go?
I will say, I'm not sure how much patience teams have, but with a quarterback like that that has that kind of arm, it would be a great project to continue to help develop him. Maybe in the right situation, he can be pivotal for an offense. Maybe not the Cowboys, but somewhere. Just allow him to continue to develop under the right tutelage in the offseason, going to see a Jordan
Mm-hmm.
Palmer, working on your game, not throwing the ball deep, working on
I
your
would limit it
game.
that.
All the
I wouldn't call a whole bunch of okay, he can throw the deep ball. It's the other stuff. See, this is what I have the
right.
utmost respect for Tyreek because he didn't become
Uh-huh.
reliant on his speed. He became a
Mhm.
technician. Tyreek can run the route tree. Whereas
Yes,
when
sir.
he first got into the league, he was mainly a gadget guy. They give it to him on jet
Right.
sweeps and toss it to him and things like that. But Tyreek says, in order for me to be the type of player that I want to be, I'm going to have to learn this route
Right.
tree. I'm going to have to run the stop. I'm going to have to run the out. I'm going to have to run the slant. I'm going to have to run the comeback, the dig, the over. I'm going to have to run. I'm going to have to be a complete. And he didn't become, yeah, his speed is a added bonus. But Tyreek can run the
Yes.
tree. And a lot of times,
hmm
guys just become reliant on speed. They sloppy route. They guys. If you just run, the guy just gonna run right in front of you. He gonna pin you to the
Yep.
side, and he gonna run your ass out of bounds. I don't care how much speed you
hmm
got. If you don't stack that guy, he'll run you out of
hmm
bounds. He gonna make
Yep.
he'll make the
And
quarterback he'll make you make the quarterback drop it down the chimney, which means it has to be a perfect throw.
perfect ball every time.
You gotta stack it. As soon as you get around him, you got to start squeezing him back
Uh-huh.
in to give your quarterback an opportunity to throw the ball over here, to put it right here.
and the only way you can get to the ball is
Got to
going
go
through
through
you.
you. Got to go up your back.
What happens? That's a flag.
But I think sometimes, Ocho, when you've been blessed with an attribute, and in Joe Milton's
Yeah,
case, it's his arm. I
yeah.
don't know if he's worked on the minutia, the fine details of playing the quarterback position. How many times you see Tom Brady? How many times you see Tom Brady throw the ball 60 yards?
With Randy Moss, I've seen it a few times.
I bet he got more passes to Edelman and Wes Welker than he got to Randy Moss.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
what's
yeah.
the other guy name? What was the number 80?
Troy
No,
Brown.
not Amendola. He
Oh,
got more
Amendola. Oh,
completions to
okay.
Amendola, to Edelman and Welker than he does Moss.
Yeah,
Because what was that offense predicated on? Now it was great because you got
yeah.
an opportunity to see him throw the ball down the field. But what was Tom?
Hmm.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, y'all
Yeah.
sneaking up. I'm
But
gonna go over
listen,
your head now.
matter of fact, listen, with Tom Brady in that offense in New England all those years, it's probably one of the few offenses, or maybe the only offense, where the offense is run from the
Yeah,
inside out. It's not red from the
no,
outside in. It's red from the inside
yes,
out, which is why Wes Welker was so good.
and it's tight
Amendola,
end.
Willie Edelman, and the tight ends. Hell, even the
That's
backs.
why they weren't reliant. They weren't reliant on outside guys outside the numbers. They've only had really one.
Yeah,
Everything else was inside. When you go back and study them, you look at Troy Brown, you look at Patton, and you look at Deion Branch, you look at Amendola and Welker and Edelman. They were inside
yeah.
the number guys. Really, that couple of years that they had Moss. What was that? 2007, 2008. Well,
Hey,
2007 because 2008 Brady got hurt, and that's with Castle. And I think Moss came back. Played one more year? Might have played one more year with Brady. 2009, I think. I know he played 2 years there, 7 and 8.
what year? What year was that 23 touchdown season?
2007. That was
Woo!
the year they got beaten in the Super Bowl. That was perfect. They were undefeated when they played the Giants in Arizona.
Nice. Man,
Mhm.
they lit it up that season, boy.
The Super Bowl logo theory is back. Lions versus the Ravens Super Bowl confirmed. Look at that, Ocho.
Lions versus who?
Ravens.
I have a
Yes.
question. When they made the logo last year before the season started, who was on the logo last year?
Madden
Did they
26
get it
also
right?
did a simulation, and they had the Packers beating the Ravens in the Super Bowl. So who was on the thing last year? Who did they have the colors? Because I guess they're looking at the color waves, and you're looking at the purple, or you're looking at the sky blue. That's the Lions color. So
Right.
last year it was the Eagles Chiefs.
Whoa. Serious?
Yep.
So Lamar Jackson gonna get his Super Bowl this year.
Madden 26 got the Packers beating the Ravens, but the logo thing it didn't say who's winning. Yeah,
Hey, that's interesting. I like that.
there's last year's logo. You see the red, and then you see the green. You
Wait.
you see
Okay.
it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's dope. I don't know if that's possible, and I know it's gonna be the Bengals, but okay.
Nah, they ain't say nothing about the Bengals, Ocho. I'm sorry.
You do see my team doing something they haven't done before, playing in the preseason, right? The starters,
No,
Joe Burrow.
I mean, I
Play
kind of see your
preseason. You
team
see
doing
that,
something
right?
they've done a lot. Missed the playoffs.
What? Yeah, it's all. Hey, listen, it's all fun and games now. It's all fun and games now.
Ocho, Hall of Fame pass rusher, HBCU alum, Texas Southern alum, Michael Strahan said he used to eat fast food before every NFL game he played in. I used to actually stop at fast food restaurants and eat before I got to the stadium. That was my pregame meal.
But don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I've been saying it for a very long time. All the greats have done it. I'm not saying I was great. I'm just saying I played at a very high level for a very
I
long
ain't do
time while entertaining at the same time. You was always hurt though.
it.
Look, Michael Jordan, pregame meal is well documented. It was McDonald's. Usain Bolt, it's well
Ocho,
documented.
Ocho,
Before a race. Yeah.
if you want to eat it once or twice, that's fine. That was your staple. There's a difference. He said before every game, he didn't play a game every day.
I know. I ate it before every
You
game.
ate it every day.
Right, but that's why I didn't get hurt.
Okay.
I like that. That's dope. That's dope. I'm glad Mike came out and said that, man. It further proves
It don't prove nothing.
My method about Ocho versus science. And I've been winning for a very long time.
Sue Bird is now officially enshrined in bronze in Seattle as the first WNBA statue in history. Look at that. Ooh. Get him, Sue.
That thing, that look raw.
Yeah.
That's raw. I like that.
Got the ponytail waving.
Everything. Hey, man, listen. I know.
DT gonna be the next one.
Deanna Taurasi?
DT, but hell, where would Candace Parker gonna be? Would it be at the Sparks or Chicago?
Sparks. Hey, what if I get a statue like that? I'm gonna get a statue made. I'm gonna just put it out there in front of Paycor Stadium. I'm gonna put it there on my own.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it there on my own.
That's nice. That's a huge honor, an unbelievable honor.
That's real dope.
And deserving. What? Oh, Maya Moore. Maya Moore definitely needs to get one in front of Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
They ain't got no team no more. Man, there ain't nobody putting out. They ain't got no team.
Hey, they need. You know what? Hey, speaking of statues, whoever did Joe Bus and Ed Reed and all them, they need to go be Wade statue. They need to redo it.
Blair.
Blair
did mine and Ed Reed.
Yeah, they need they need redo D Wade's, man.
Man, go ahead, Ocho.
I'm just saying. The head was too small for the statue, for the body.
But Sue's on looks well and very well deserving. But I think they're going to be a few. Obviously, not Maya Moore. Asia. Asia's going to get one. She already got one at University of South Carolina, so she's going to have another one out here. NBA YoungBoy with the same amount of top 10 albums as Jay-Z and Nas is crazy. Here are some rappers with the most top 10 albums in Billboard's top 200 chart history. Surprised by any of these, Ocho? Future got 18, Drake 17, Hove 16, Nas 16, NBA YoungBoy 16.
Hell no, I'm not surprised by that.
Rappers with the most Billboard top 10 albums: Eminem 13, Kanye West is number 7 with 13, Lil Wayne 13, Jeezy got 11, Snoop D-O G got 11. God.
Yeah, that can't be surprising at all, because
the NBA YoungBoy is up there with the historically. Yeah, it is. I'm surprised.
What? You are surprised about NBA YoungBoy? Well, you better get hip, boy. My kids put me down and got me understanding NBA YoungBoy, but he like that.
Do you see the name that's on that list?
Yeah, I see the names. Like, do you understand who NBA YoungBoy is?
Clearly, I don't.
Yeah, but a young bull like that, huh? Boy, out of New Orleans, now. He the real deal. He the real deal.
That man tied with Hove and Nas. That man got more. That man got more than M, more than Kanye, more than Weezy, more than G. Man, let's move on. I don't even want to talk about this no more. All I'm doing is let's move. I'm moving on. I don't even want to talk about this no more.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what song to listen to. Boy, you talk about NBA young boy. Young boy, he be snapping, boy.
Oh Lord.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right,
Damn, what
it's
time
time
is
for
that?
our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q and A.
I gotta find this song.
Kimber Norwood Jr. said, Ocho, what happened to that 22, 11, and 8 game? Today I could get 3 points, 10 assists. You had us all believing in you, Ocho.
I mean, we won the game. Believe in that. We won the game.
Ocho said he won the game. Triple X up Saturday. Ocho got to change the name. Ochocinco. You know what that means in Spanish, right, Ocho?
Zero. You gotta say it right, huh?
I'm
Say
glad
it
you know
right.
what it means. That's what we can move on. We can move on. I just want to make sure you pronounce it right so you know what it was. Zero. Aaron Jones said, man, who wrote that top 5 cornerback list? It must have been Jalen Ramsey cousin, because ain't no way did we forget about Pat P, Asante, and Woodson.
Yeah. Listen, they should have did top 10 because there's too many players that are deserving to be in that top 5 that weren't in there. And depending on who you ask, the top 5 will change, obviously. I'm trying to find that NBA Youngboy song for you, huh?
Yeah, see, you got to find it. Rob Live said, whatever happened to Michael Crabtree? He was a dog.
Yeah. I saw Michael Crabtree when I was in Houston that one time. I went to watch the tank fight, beat Andre Johnson and Jonathan
Uh-huh.
Joseph. Crabtree was
Okay.
there. He out there in Houston.
Big Ged said, "Hey, Unc, I went back and watched the Ravens versus the Giants full game on YouTube. Y'all defense was serious. I was born in 2002. I never seen a defense that 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 for real. Yeah, they were for real.
Hey, whoa, I'm glad you just said it. Talk about defense. Man, people on Twitter arguing me down that the Legion of Boom was better than the Ravens 2000 defense,
Man,
man.
man, don't you?
And they talk about, oh, it's a different era. Oh, they held Peyton Manning to 8 points in the Super Bowl. I'm like,
Boy,
man,
Uncle Ocho
I just,
is Edelman a first ballot Hall of Famer? Also, guys eligible. Do they look at Breeze or Phillip Rivers for first ballot? Well, Breeze is the first ballot. Edelman is not going on the first. Do y'all know? Do y'all understand? There have only been a handful of receivers that's gone in on the first ballot for a wide receiver. That is a hard position to go in on the first
yep.
ballot. Hell, ooh, there might not be but about 5 or 6, maybe 5 guys that's gone in on the first ballot for the wide receiver. I think Megatron went in the first ballot. Randy did.
First, yep.
Steve Largent, Jerry. I think he played with Cleveland and Lance Paul Warfield. I think he was the first ballot,
Uh-huh.
but it ain't been a whole bunch.
Shoot, you know what? Out of all them people that was first ballot and those that had to wait, you know who didn't?
Who didn't?
Me. You know
Oh,
why I
you
ain't
didn't wait.
wait? 'Cause I put my own damn jacket on in the middle of a game.
Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy. Have y'all seen Highest to Lowest yet? Ocho, I think you.
Oh, that's out. I'm gonna watch that. Hey, it's on. Oh, I gotta go to the theater,
I
huh?
guess. I guess it just came out. What, Friday?
As it is in theaters or is it on is it streaming? Can I watch it here in the
But
hotel?
Doc, let me. No, I'm gonna go ahead and finish your Doc's question. I think you would have been great in it. The movie with Denzel and your cousin ASAP. Uncanny Resemblance.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know my cousin, he can act now. He
Oh
can
Lord,
act.
have
He can
mercy. This
act.
man here.
He can act. What? He can act.
You'll be able to stream it on September 5th. It's in theaters currently.
Okay. Well, as a matter of fact, when I get to Miami tomorrow, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out tomorrow.
That concludes this episode.
Damn. I was trying to find an NBA YoungBoy song for you, Unc.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find it.
that lets me know right there. You got to search for it.
No, it has too many albums. I want one specific song so you understand. I think it's off the Never Broke Again album, but I don't think that's it.
I'm your favorite Unc Shannon Sharpe, my partner and co-host, Liberty City's own, Madden ratings adjuster, Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And guys, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank each and every one of you for your support and your continued support, because thanks to you, we've been able to accomplish only great things. Thank you from Ocho, Unc, and all the crew at Nightcap. Thank you very much. My Cognac Laportier has a new drop, and this one is very personal to me. I've created a limited edition release to honor my brother Sterling for his induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It's not just a bottle, it's a tribute. It's a celebration of a legacy, and once they're gone, they're gone. The Hall of Fame edition is officially live. Just head over to LaportierCognac.com to grab yours while you still can. Don't miss a chance to own a piece of history in a very, very special moment. Please go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned in the chat. Ocho had a triple single, 0 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds on 0% field goal shooting, but his team was able to win. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We'll see you tomorrow after the Bengals Commanders game.
After they beat the Commanders.
Ain't happening.